It's so interesting. You rebranded yourself. You rebranded your entire self. Um, nailed 3D, right?
Yeah.
And as I appreciate it, your 3D approach, it makes sense. And I think again, intuitively, we get it. Me, we, world. But what was the inspiration for that?
Well, you know, a divorce, a breakdown, missing my dad's funeral, and a head-on collision that could have been fatal, but thank God wasn't. That's
Jesus
all.
Christ. Yeah, that's it.
That's all. So if you want a tougher story, I don't hopefully your next guest can deliver. But I mean, truly, Galen, that was the journey of having gone from after college, really one-dimensional, overly ambitious, insatiable pursuit of impact, right? Like I had this experience at 12. Opportunity is not distributed equally. I want to fix that, right? So I come out of Harvard hot to trot and I'm going to go to nonprofit and find impact. And so for 10 years, I tried to get closer and closer and closer to the front lines to change lives and missed my dad's funeral because I couldn't afford and didn't have time, couldn't make time to get to California to mourn him. And my marriage fell apart, right? I found out on a trip home that my husband had cheated, and that was brutal. And then I realized I had been unfaithful, not with another person, but with this whole other life I had built that totally cheated our relationship. And so that was the this one-dimensional pursuit of world, 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 I'm here to serve does not work because you can imagine how I showed up in the office that week, right? And how helpful I was to our teachers and to our refugee moms, like not. And so went to business school, moved back to New York, a more aligned professional path, frankly, where I could use these degrees and my mother tongue, which was not relevant anymore in the Middle East, um, and saw that we dimension of work, but also family and friends that are really important to any kind of sustainable success. And then the me piece of like, it's not okay to work 17 hours a day across time zones, without getting to go for a run, much less like have drinks with friends. And so it became very clear to me that no world ambition I had was gonna be, effective or impactful without the other two legs of that stool, the we, but also the me.
You know, you're very good at like moving past the tragedy. I'm not so good. That's amazing. We all have been through tough things, right? And I don't think any one person can say like I've been through this worse. And look, there's horror stories out there, right? But I think what's so important, and I don't want to just move past it so fast, is you had all these bad things happen to you over such a short period of time, which led to a fundamental realization that you weren't living the life you wanted to live.